Parrot,
Yeah.
I have a question, an interesting question for you.
What?
Do you think there's anyone on this server who could outsmart you?
Yes, there is, or was, and his name is
The director!
No, you're not! You're clearly not, bro.
I am.
Why would the direct, like...
I am.
I asked you guys this question a few weeks ago, and 69% of you guys voted for ClownPierce as Unstable's worst villain, but I think I have a good case to make for Wifies. Even if you take nothing else into account, Wifies manipulation is quite literally one of the most disturbing elements in the entire Unstable SMP series. His approach was fundamentally different from other villains because his focus wasn't on killing players. That wasn't his end goal. His whole plan was to emotionally manipulate Parrot by controlling things he actually cares about so that he could keep him safe. Unlike ClownPierce, who killed for the thrill of the chase, or ashswagg, who's motivated by chaos, Wifies worked in the shadows, carefully directing an entire show for an audience of one. But first, allow me to introduce today's sponsor, VIEWMAX.io. I've been making YouTube shorts since I was 13, and I like to connect with other content creators like myself. But for the longest time, nobody wanted to talk to some shorts YouTuber. However, after joining VIEWMAX's community, I got to meet top entrepreneurs in the space and start new YouTube channels with other people. And I know what you're probably thinking, Alex. I already know about VIEWMAX's features such as a custom scriptwriting tool, tons of customizable voices, and a built-in editing software, but did you know that VIEWMAX is literally revolutionizing YouTube Shorts? This is due to their brand new Sora video generator, where in just a few clicks you can create multiple B-roll clips without a watermark, so why not try it out today? It's as simple as clicking on the first link in the description. And now let's get into why Wifies is terrifying. When we're first introduced to Wifies on the Unstable SMP, he is the last person anyone would expect to be a terrifying villain. Wifies was Parrot's best friend and closest ally in Season 1 of the Unstable SMP, even saying things like,
But realistically, there's nothing you can do alone that's better than something we can do as two people.
but under the surface, Wifies was changing as a person. Every time that Parrot is in danger and he is helpless to do anything, Wifies becomes more obsessed with him.
Parrot, there was a moment that changed everything. We were being attacked in the end. Do you remember that? You were heavily outnumbered and outgeared, and you separated from us to serve as a distraction. The moment you did that, I knew you were in trouble. I tried to contact you to help you, to save you, but you couldn't respond to me. I was helpless. I had to wait there, not knowing if I would ever see you again. And from that point onward, this happened over and over again, you sacrificing yourself for a cause that exists only in your head. And I was unable to protect you. And I couldn't live with that.
By the time he fakes his death, the director is truly born. The director sends 3 assassins, 𝐻𝐈𝐍𝐿me, Mr. and True Original. The first assassin he sent was 𝐻𝐈𝐍𝐿me, Minecraft's best player. 𝐻𝐈𝐍𝐿me is incredibly stoic and cold, even coming off as rude to people who idolize him, such as 𝐷𝐿𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻
Pointless on a plan. What's your plan? What's your plan? I can't tell you. Get out of here. But you gotta train me though. Alright, when I come back, will you train me? If I leave now.
He is smart, capable, and extremely patient. When Parrot barely escapes from him in their first encounter and comes back to his base, he sees 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 crouching on a wooden slab for hours, just waiting there menacingly. As Minecraft's #1 player, 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 is free to do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to follow some mission to kill Parrot. 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 specifically said that he hunted Parrot because the director told him to. If you think about it, no one else could control a player of that skill level. This just shows how much power the director has over other people. The other 2 assassins aren't nearly as impressive in my opinion, since Mr. 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 was eventually outsmarted by Parrot, but when Parrot finally imprisons Cube for a second time, he thinks that he can finally get some information about the director, that he has the upper hand. But as we all know, the director doesn't write stories where he loses, and the director taunts Parrot by mentioning a small detail that he couldn't have possibly known, the yellow dandelion, proving that he truly knew everything about Parrot. The assassins, however, were all leading up to the director's biggest show yet. Eventually, Wifies unmasks himself to Parrot and traps him in Paragon, Minecraft's most secure prison. Paragon, or Something Perfect, was the director's masterpiece of psychological torture. Every escape attempt was predicted. If you've ever seen the movie Groundhog Day, Parrot's attempts to escape are something like that. Parrot first tried using a fishing rod to pull Wifies off a flying machine, and Wifies caught up with him. Parrot tried to craft a wooden sword and crit Wifies out, and yup, he already saw it coming. He pretended to escape through the nether roof, ender stasis chambered back to the overworld, and
Fuck you, kid.
Wifies pretends to be AFK, Parrot tries to drop dripstone to kill him, and yeah, that was way too obvious. Parrot tries to trap a guard for their netherite armor and succeeds, but the guard turns out to be Jumper Who. It's revealed that the other two guards are Darapchu and Leowook. Wifies using Jumper Who, Leowook, and Darapchu as guards is the perfect example of his core philosophy. If you control what someone cares about, you control them completely.
I told you this earlier with the guards, that everyone has a price. Well, even more powerfully, everyone has something they care about. And if you can control that, you can control the person.
Instead of threatening Parrot directly, he surrounded him with people Parrot would never risk hurting or disappointing. Wifies didn't lock Parrot in a prison, he locked him inside his relationships, which is far more terrifying. After Jumper Who leaves, Wifies leads Parrot to his final prison. We find out that he meticulously tracked Parrot's entire inventory. Just take a look at this.
Tracking every item in your inventory. 1 oak boat, 1 dripstone, an enchanted diamond axe, 62 obsidian, 30 acacia logs, 5 torches, 25 carrots, a bucket,
What?
2 enchanted golden apples.
I had never seen anything like this before. I knew Wifies was smart, but this was an unparalleled level of intelligence.
That level of intelligence is unheard of, even for a Harvard student. After that, Wifies clears all of Parrot's items, throws out all of his own stuff, and makes them both stand on pressure plates. If one of them steps off, the entire floor is rigged to explode. Parrot managed to sneak a spyglass into his inventory because Wifies didn't expect him to have one. He drops the spyglass onto the pressure plate and walks away. Wifies ends up stepping off the pressure plate and reuniting with his spyglass insanity, but dies in the process. Even though the director is dead, his philosophy was so effective and powerful that Parrot uses it even after his death against players like Wembu.
My turf, buddy. My turf, bro. You ended up here, you took that pearl cannon because I wanted you to take that pearl cannon.
Him always being 2 steps ahead, his manipulation, and his obsession with Parrot combined make the director Unstable SMP's most terrifying villain. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. My goal for this video is to get a member of the Unstable SMP to comment on this video.